Welcome back. I'm still in the topic under the linear function, and I promised last time that I'm going to discuss slope, the variable m in the linear function mx plus b. Okay, the slope, I will give you maybe an example once again. It's the same example that I used before. Is equal to 3x minus 2. That means the slope is the changes. It's a constant, changes. So if I'm going back here, if I'm going to just remove everything that I have written. As you can see here, this is my 3x minus 2, the green one, as you can see. The x is always, the m is, or the slope is always, if I have 2 points, if I'm going to give you 2 points now, this one, sorry, that's supposed to be my point. My pointer, and then another point, that one. That means if I'm going to do my, they call rise and then run. So if my rise is, I'm going to give you, if I'm going to rise that one and then run. So that is a rise, that is a run. Then I am going to count my rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 6. And then my runs is 2. Remember that when I rise, it is positive. And then when I run to the right, it is positive. To the left, it is negative. Okay. So as you can see here now, if I'm going to divide the rise, my m is always like this. The rise divided by the runs, which is 3. So that means if I'm going to get a point, any points, 2 points in the line, on the line, then I will get my slope, which is equal to 3. I will try that. I will give you this point, that point, and this point. So my rise now is, as you can see, sorry, my rise is, I will count that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. And my runs is 3. At this time, it's 3. So I have 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. How about if I'll just remove everything? How about if my point is maybe again that one? No, my point is this point and that point. Then I will get my runs is also 6 divided by 2. But if this point again, and this point, as you can see, my runs is 3, and my rise is 3 and runs is 1. Then my slope is 3 divided by 1. So what is slope? How do we find slope? We can find slope. M is always the change in y divided by the change in x. This is what we call rise, and divided by runs. It is always like that. But if we have 2 points, if you have 2 points, then it is always the difference of the y's divided by the difference of the x's. Okay, I will give you an example. So for example, I have 3 and 2. And then we have 4 and negative 3, for example. So my slope now is the y's first. We can put this x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Then we can have y sub 2 first. We have negative 3 minus 2 divided by the x, have 4 minus 3. Then we have negative 5 divided by 1. We have negative 5. That means it is decreasing. Now, that is how you find your slope. Either you will see directly here, as I did, or if you have 2 points, then you can always calculate it. Let's take a more example. Okay, this is another example. As you can see now, it is always like this. As I've said, y is equal to mx plus b. Now, we're going to write what is m. And m is always, if I'm going to choose this point, and that point, as you can see there now, and I have my rise. I have my rise now, and my runs is to the left. That means I have negative 2 there, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. So if I will divide now, m is equal to negative 4 divided by negative 2. Oh, sorry, my rise is not negative 4, it's positive 4. Then I have negative 2. That's my m. How about my b? My b is the intersection, the y-intercept. That means I can always find that in the y-axis or in the horizontal line. So it is there. That means my b is 3. So now I can write my function or my equation. That is negative 2x plus 3. So if you know what is your slope and you can find your y-intercept, then you can always write your equation or your function. It is always mx plus b. So in order to summarize what we've been talking, we have a linear function. Linear function is always look like this: mx plus b. M is the slope. So if m is greater than 0, that means it is increasing. M less than 0, it is decreasing. What about m is equal to 0? Let's see. If I'm going to give you now a line, just give you a line, this one, and no, I'm going to remove that, and this one, and this one. Why I don't give my line? This one, there you go. As you can see here now, if I am going to choose point A and B, my rise, if I'm going to find my m now, m, my rise, I cannot rise it, so it's 0. My runs is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7, as you can see. Then my slope is 0. So if I'm going to put it here now, m is equal to 0. That means no slope. It's either decreasing or increasing. I think I said wrong. It's neither increasing nor decreasing when m is equal to 0. That means you have a horizontal line. How about if I have vertical line? Let's see. If I'm going to remove everything. One more time. Okay, remove. For example, I have a vertical line. Where's my... That's it. When you see, as you can see here, when I have a vertical line, if I will choose point A and C now, I have my m is equal to rise. Then I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. And my runs is 0. As you can see, when this is undefined. Undefined. You cannot define it. Your calculator will give you 0 error. So when m is undefined, then this is now is neither increasing or decreasing. Then the line here is horizontal. And here it is vertical. Your m is too much. Too big to be defined. That's why it is a vertical line. What more? In my next video, I think, I will give you the next video. In my next video, then I will be finding the equation giving 2 points. That is what I'm going to discuss next time. So see you around. I hope you learned something.